a good script, Joe Wright at the helm, and that made the idea of playing Churchill more agreeable. And I thought, well, with all these elements in place, I felt safer to actually jump off the cliff and say yes.
Mr. Churchill, one picture. One picture, come on, sir. Come on, how's about a smile, Prime Minister, eh?
I also had known and briefly worked with a wonderful prosthetics, a wonderful makeup guy Kazuhiro, who I, for this film, lured out of retirement because he had left the movie business and is now a sort of fine arts sculptor. So with all the, and he happened to be available and was intrigued by the challenge of making me look like Churchill, or at least capturing the essence or the spirit of Churchill physically. I started to discover not only an absolute brilliant mind and a brilliant sort of statesman and politician, but a man who was sort of, at 65, was athletic, had energy and drive, had a mind that was it's like really no other, a genius. I suddenly started to actually recognize and see the genius. A man, he was, and I felt it was a twinkle in his eye. He was sort of naughty and cherubic, and I had not seen that. I hadn't quite seen that before. So it was a surprising process. He spent over 50 years in government, in Parliament. He occupied almost every position politically. He wrote more words than Shakespeare and Dickens put together. He wrote 50 books. He wrote his own speeches. He was decorated in 4 wars. He painted 500 paintings and had 16 exhibitions at the Royal Academy. He was truly our greatest statesman. He single-handedly took on the most powerful and grotesque kind of tyranny that the world had ever seen up to that point, alone, before America was involved. There's no one to touch him. There's no one like him. Physically, it was the most challenging, hardest thing I ever done. Yet it was the most freeing.
(1940 年第二次世界大戦下のイギリス)
Let them see your true qualities, your lack of vanity.
Yeah, I will.
Your sense of humour.
Ho, ho, ho. Your Majesty. Mr. Churchill.
国家の危機に
That child.
首相となったのは世界一の嫌われ者。
All our forces are now in Dunkirk, where we cannot reach them.
We must negotiate peace talks. We're facing imminent invasion.
You cannot reason with a tiger when your head is in its mouth!
How many men will survive?
Are you afraid?
Most terribly.
You are strong because you are imperfect. You have the full weight of the world on your shoulders.
I take full responsibility.
Really?
It is the reason I sit in this chair! Well, you will never give up.
Never.
Never!
We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall never surrender!
ウィンストン・チャーチル、ヒトラーから世界を救った男。